Kathy V, back again. I'm a little later than I promised, but you know, we have nothing to do every day. It's kind of hard to get things done. It's really hard to get motivated, and I'm sure some of you understand that. The sweating, body temperature regulation is not on here. It should be. However, other things you look at, if you Google it, you'll find it. This is from the Parkinson Foundation. They do a lot of great work. Everybody knows the Fox Foundation because of the affiliation with Michael J. Fox. But there are a lot of other companies, pharmaceutical companies and whatnot, doing good work for us. And I'm still really miffed about the whole Corona thing of staging our Parkinson Awareness Month this April. We missed it. Gone. It's gone forever. We missed it. Didn't get a chance to. Anyway, we got overshadowed by Corona. Sucks.
Hopefully you guys can do it next month.
Yeah. Can't do it next month. You can't do it.
Not next month, next year.
Next year, but there's a whole another year gone by of research opportunities. Anyway, educational opportunities to get it out there. So that's what I'm doing. And they have this flyer. I really like it because it's to the point. 10 early signs of Parkinson's disease. And again, I said the body temperature regulation is not on here, but there are a lot of other so fun symptoms that go with it.
Top 10, I should.
Yeah, top 10. Tremor. I'm not going to read all of this because nobody wants to listen to all that. And I will say too, I took medication at 3, and it's maybe 4:30.
5, I think.
Okay, well, I really probably didn't need any carbidopa, levodopa, but my clock said I did, so I took it. And now I'm telling you, this is what you call classic dyskinesia because I'm talking like, and I'm really moving around a lot. It sucks. It uses a lot of energy. It's probably why I'm so hot because I can't stop moving.
Getting a little mini workout.
Yeah. I say I'm either Energizer Bunny or I'm a sloth. I'm a sloth just crawling around being like an old lady. So, yes. And this is classic. This is what you see Michael J. Fox doing when he's on stage somewhere. He's more really moving around like that. And it's better to just let it fly because if you try to stop it, it always comes back. You can't stop it. Anyway, tremor. Hand, pinky, something subtle you might notice. Maybe you notice it, maybe someone else notices it. That's the obvious everybody knows about. Small handwriting is another one. It's called micrographia. It really is, it's here, micrographia. Gets smaller, really hard to read for other people. Loss of smell. I personally don't have that. I have like Superman, Spider-Man, hyper intensive smell.
You smell things that aren't there.
Yeah, I smell things like, it changes. It's like burning wires or something hot.
Cornflakes and ass.
Yes, I smell. My ever favorite one that I smell is like locker room sweat.
Gym bag.
Like a gym bag that was sitting somewhere for like 2 weeks and they forgot to empty it. And I call it cornflakes and ass. Pardon my ass. There's no other way to describe it. My one friend had said to me, well, when's the last time you cooked up cornflakes and ass in your kitchen? It made your house smell like cornflakes and ass. Anyway, that's funny. Yeah, so I'll say, what is that smell? And everybody will say, I don't smell anything. Or, yeah, the smart ass teenager in the house will say, oh, the one who smelt it, dealt it, smelt it, or whatever that.
Whoever smelt it, dealt it.
Whatever that saying is, and I'm talking about like a burning wire, and she'll say, let's talk about farts anyway. Trouble sleeping, yes, that's a big problem. I went to the doctor years ago with that, and I think that could be there again, age. Because I know difficulty sleeping for perimenopausal women is, I don't know why it's a problem.
Can't wait for that.
Trouble sleeping, yes, and my husband's snores, I just blamed it on him and got some Ambien for the time being. That was years ago. Who would have thought? Oh, gee, maybe you have Parkinson's. Well, no one. Trouble moving or walking. Well, Do you feel stiff in your body, arms or legs? Have others notice that your arms don't swing when you walk? Well, the doctor noticed, but nobody else noticed. If feet seem like they're stuck to the floor, that happens to me. I do the little backward steps are kind of weird, but my family kind of...
You shuffle around.
Yeah, my family kind of laughs at it, or they kind of like, what are you doing?
Moonwalking?
I'm like, yeah, I can't explain it. You have to just see it sometime. I'm not like totally frozen. I just need a backward step to get myself moving instead of forward, which is the direction I need to go. I like step backward. Sorry. Whatever works, huh?
Fun, right?
Yeah, fun, right? Soft or low voice. Oh, skip right over to the other one. This is not one I have, thank goodness. This is one of the few symptoms that is on any Parkinson's brochure that I don't have. Constipation. Yay! For me, I don't have that. If your diet contains enough fiber and water and you are still constipated, it could be a sign that you have Parkinson's disease. Well, then again, who's going to go to the doctor and talk about that and then have a regular old doc say, oh, well, you might have Parkinson's disease just because you can't poop when you're supposed to? I don't think anybody would think of that. But it's on here. Can't make this shit up. I said shit. In reference to constipation, anyway. A softer, low voice. Have other people told you your voice is very soft or that you sound hoarse?
Yes.
There's more. Yes, I do. And I even took a class. I took, there's a program for Parkinson people called Big and Loud. The big is the exercise component and loud is the voice training. And I actually took that, and I think all it did was make my checkbook flat and empty.
Cue video.
Yeah, anyway. Unfortunately, the timing wasn't good of the, it wasn't good at the training. It was a couple days a week, like an hour session to include homework. And at roughly the same, or during the same period, my daughter had an appendicitis attack. Had to be airlifted to the closest university hospital. Anyway, I stayed in the hospital 4 days. Sent her
That's
home.
for another story.
That's a whole other story. Anyway, it was total 9 days in the hospital, 2 different days. I got to go in helicopter and I got to go in ambulance. The second time I got to go in ambulance.
Moral of the story, I almost died.
Fun. Yeah, fun, right? Yeah, my daughter almost died. So you can understand why I didn't do very well at my loud class. But I can get loud when I need to. If something makes me angry, I can get pretty loud. I am actually teaching Zumba a little bit too, so I can get loud if I need to. But I hate repeating myself. It's very frustrating.
We're getting close to 10 minutes.
Huh?
We're getting close to 10 minutes.
Oh, right. So I'm really trying to keep these videos to like 5-ish minutes.
I can trim it short so it's not as long though.
Okay, well.
I'll figure all that out.
Please stop and wipe sweat isn't helping any. I turn the fan right on myself. Then I'll have to talk to you louder. So yes, that's coming. Your voice gets softer. Or you sound hoarse, like you've been smoking for 30 years or something. Masked face, that's another thing people do know about. The resting bitch face. Because the face has a lot of muscles and it takes a lot of muscles to smile. It takes less muscles to frown, actually. So that's what happens. And I tell people that too. I'm like, if you see me one day and I look all happy, that's great. And you see me another day and I'm acting like I don't want to talk to you, well, it's just Parkinson's. It's not me. So please don't take it personal. But now we go out, we wear a mask, so no one can see my face.
They only can see your eyes.
Yeah, they can't see. And you can smile with your eyes. I mean, eyes are very expressive. That's another thing that's not on here. You don't blink like you're supposed to either because that's something your brain controls. And your brain isn't doing its job. Parkinson's people tend to be real starey, real stone-faced.
Stare off in the distance.
Yeah. Eyes are more wide. Well, then when you don't blink like you're supposed to, you get really dry, and that sucks. So, there's a reason for everything. Dizziness or fainting, that's because of all the meds. Doctors, can test you for all kinds of crap there and have no idea if it's Parkinson's either. Stooping or hunching over, last one. If you notice that you seem to be leaning or slouching when you stand, it can be a sign of Parkinson's disease. Well, a lot of people get bad posture, and there again, it's not going to be, your doctor's not going to say, you have Parkinson's disease. But if your medical doctor is familiar with some of this extra stuff, well, maybe they would say, you had 3 of these things on here. Well, so I got the lottery. I got 9 of the things on there. Not all at the same time, thank goodness.
At least you don't have constipation.
Yeah, no constipation. Because it's not fun to sit on the toilet when you have tremors. So, I was going to wrap this up. I got a little more windy than I wanted to, but trying to get it all in. I shouldn't have told you about my lip gloss, but just the girl's going to do that because I was looking in the mirror, going to wipe my sweat, and I'm like, I'm kind of looking pale. Thanks for coming back and putting up with me. I'll try to keep it shorter next time. See you later.